be squeezing my
Quit
hand
twisting,
for no
quit turning.
reason.
You're just
Will you
making
quit moving? Stop touching me.
This is Officer Ashlin Pluff, caught on camera punching a black woman in the face. What makes it worse is that this isn't an isolated incident. She's notorious for using excessive force against people of color. So far, neither she nor her department has faced consequences. But she's far from the only one. There are countless cases of racist officers who seem to forget the cameras are rolling, like the one who repeatedly hurled slurs at an innocent black man. But first, let's take a look at an officer whose racist actions cost him his job and a $100,000 fine. The incident took place in San Diego,
Hey, I'm black out here. That's what the issue is.
Yeah.
where the officer confronted Amaurie Johnson for allegedly smoking in a non-smoking area. The problem? Johnson didn't have a lighter, cigarette, or vape on him. And even if he had been smoking, would that really justify the way he was treated?
Off me, bro. What did you grab me for, bro? I already told you just come here straight.
I'll be out with one.
You look
Sit down.
goofy as hell, bro. Stop
Sit
touching
down.
me, bro. Obviously,
You're
nobody's
not-
going
you're
nowhere.
not gonna smack me.
Hey, what'd I tell you? I told you I was waiting for somebody to come here.
Okay.
They right here, bro.
Sit down.
Oh my God, you're tough as
Please, I just-
Hey, you
get
tough
out
as
of my- Stop.
Hey, we don't care.
Stop.
Bro, you goofy as hell, bro. Hey, Mr. Dadges, you making a big ass deal out of nothing, Brody.
You're the one that
You
just
making a
smacked
big
my
ass
hand.
deal out of nothing, Brody.
Sit down.
You real big though, huh?
Dude,
Hey, you real
you're
big.
the one that just
Hey,
smacked
you
me.
real big.
Sit down.
Hey, you real tough.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I have no reason to be detained by you, bro.
Sit down.
Bro, stop. Bro,
Stay seated.
Get on the ground. What am I doing? Y'all are funny as hell, bro. It's funny as hell, bro. Hey. Hey, 11:30.
That's fine, dude.
At 11:30,
You've already put your hands on me.
Bro, I didn't put nothing on you, bro. It's on camera, so you can check
Okay.
it. Bro, y'all
Okay.
hella goofy, bro.
I'm talking to you, and you smacked me.
Bro, nobody smacked you, bro. Where I smack you?
You did it?
Where I smack you?
He claimed the treatment was justified because Johnson supposedly slapped his hand away, something not clearly captured on his body cam.
What the f, bro?
I didn't put nothing.
Do y'all know what's going on?
I just got here, man.
This fool is in the f***ing wrong. He tried to come up on him like he's not doing shit. He's waiting for me to get back from the store, right? When I come back, instead of him just apologizing and being like, oh, you're right, I get it, he tries to grab him and choke him and put him on the thing. Obviously, my friend is gonna put his hands back. This fool's in the wrong and he could just say that and let it go. And instead, he's trying to I don't know what he's
I
trying
was
to
just
do.
trying to figure out what's going on, man.
Bro, he's being a whole ass bro. Oh, God, and you know you're wrong, bro.
This man would have been far more helpful if he weren't so aggressive, but he was right. Johnson was simply waiting in that spot when Officer Dees approached him, showing no suspicious behavior at all. Yet during their conversation, Dees accidentally exposed the real reason for the stop.
You looked at my name like 30 minutes ago, bro. Why am I still here? I don't got nothing on me. I'm doing nothing wrong. I'm being a citizen. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm frustrated. It's not as hell. I'm sitting outside for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You really don't get it though. You don't get it. It's cool. I feel like I understand you're being empathetic, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get it, bro. I already know what it is. Hey, I'm black and out here. That's what the issue is.
Yeah.
All good. I get it.
Sage's agreement almost feels like a joke, and even if it was meant sarcastically, the fact that he felt comfortable saying it speaks volumes. Had the officers let it go then, things might have been forgiven. Johnson was calm and the female officer remained polite, but instead Dees decided he wasn't done and proceeded to arrest him.
Listen to me. You're being placed under arrest for 241C, okay?
Yup.
All right.
What's your 241C?
Assault on a peace officer.
Assault on an officer. Hey, okay, bet. Hey,
Bro,
hey.
you are a whole ass bro.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
God,
call
bro.
Jerry. Hey, call Jerry. Hey, Nick, call Jerry. You a straight bro.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Except
a
for
bitch.
you're the one that hit me.
Bro, I didn't hit you, bro. You started grabbing me, bro. I told you to stop touching me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Assault a police officer. You know it's on film, right? How far you think this gonna go? Hope you don't shoot me in this back of this car or some shit. Cause you guys are corrupt officers. You're for sure corrupt as Cause I'm not supposed to be in the back of the car in the first place.
Dees searched Johnson, placed him in the back of his patrol car, and took him away to be charged. He also allegedly falsified his police report, claiming he saw Johnson smoking and that Johnson took a fighting stance when approached. Johnson, however, wasn't about to let that slide. He filed a lawsuit against both the city of La Mesa and Dees, citing excessive force and wrongful arrest. About a month later, La Mesa agreed to pay Johnson $125,000. While none of that money came from Dees directly, he was quickly fired from the La Mesa Police Department just 2 years into his career. Ashlin Pluff, on the other hand, punched a black woman in the face, and her entire department was just as bad with their actions caught clearly on camera.
You know, before there was body cameras, I wonder how many sergeants would just light this thing up, empty this tank.
Ashlin's police department was dispatched to a house party in Toledo, Ohio. The guests weren't causing any disturbance, nor did they appear violent or rowdy. So when officers suddenly moved in to make arrests seemingly at random,
Hey, who lives here? Who's the owner I can talk to? Who lives here?
This ain't got nothing to do with us.
I'm asking who lives here. You do?
Yeah.
All right, arrest him, and them two.
Hey, you can't go in my house. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I ain't even do nothing to you. What do you mean? Why you pushing me off the porch? Get on the
Don't, stay back. Don't, stay back. Failure to disperse, everybody.
it immediately raised serious red flags. The officer informed them they were being charged with failure to disperse. But under Ohio law, that charge only applies if someone's presence creates a high risk of physical harm or public inconvenience. In this case, it was clear the officer was simply looking for an excuse to go after the guests.
All right, let's just get in the back of cars.
What is it? Why?
Okay, I'll explain to you. I stood here and I told everybody to go in the house. Listen, are you going to let me explain or are you going to talk over me? I stood here and I told everybody in here, either go in the house or leave. After I said that, nobody moved. I said you're going to jail if you don't move. Nobody moved.
The reason no one moved might have been hard for the officer to grasp, but it was simple. He never actually told anyone to go inside. Instead, he just asked who lived there and then immediately began making arrests. It's also worth noting that if the call was truly about a public disturbance, the noise and chaos only escalated once the police showed up, almost as if they were the ones causing it. And if you thought the officers were about to stop there,
Guys, let's go!
Time to move! Let's go!
Who else wants to go to jail because you're about to go? Go! Go! Why don't you listen and just go home? I don't have patience. People go to jail when I'm around. You know, before there was body cameras, I wonder how many sergeants would just light this thing up, empty this tank.
you'd be mistaken because one of them decided to pull out his weapon and threaten the residents. The cop's snarky remarks are downright terrifying, as he's essentially admitting he'd open fire on everyone if given the chance. He's clearly drunk on power, and he wasn't the only one. Ashlin Pluff was also on the scene, acting the same way, but her story ended in an even more violent outcome.
You're not walking back up to that house. Turn back around. I don't care. No. No. Go.
Hey, no, you can't just.
I can take your ass to jail. I don't give a
Failure to disperse. Get the out now.
Go.
Tensions were already running high, but what makes the next footage even more shocking is who we're about to meet: professional boxer 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞, an Olympic-level athlete who deserves respect and recognition for her skills. Instead, she was assaulted plain and simple. There's no way to justify this assault.
Back up. Go.
I'm asking
Go.
for his badge
No.
number. I'm asking for his
I
badge
don't care.
number.
Back up.
I'm asking for his badge.
Record that, okay? Give me your phone. Give me your phone.
Nope. I'm not even here. You can't do that to her phone.
Back the up. What is wrong with y'all? You can't do that to her phone.
Back up.
Okay, give me her phone.
Okay, that's her phone, so
Yes.
you gotta keep it.
Here, let me get my phone.
No, you're not giving your phone to anyone.
Breaking my wrist.
Then stop moving.
You're angry. Calm down. You angry.
Stop
She's
twisting.
angry. All I'm saying, she's squeezing my
Quit
hand
twisting,
for no
quit turning.
reason.
You're just
Will you
making
quit
Put your
moving? Stop cussing at me. She just hit me. Y'all just see that? I know. She just hit me. I know. She just hit me.
Ma'am,
I
ma'am,
know.
ma'am, ma'am.
She just hit me. You see that? I got it. Right here.
You're supposed to be an Olympic boxer.
I am. I asked for your badge number.
Oh, mine? You were talking about mine? It's 355.
𝐬𝐮 was already surrounded and restrained by officers when Ashlin punched her, an act driven by nothing but anger and hate. What Ashlin seemed to forget, however, was that every officer on the scene was wearing a body cam, and her actions were in plain view of them all. Yet in a tragic twist, prosecutors ruled the use of force as justified, claiming 𝐬𝐮 was resisting arrest and that the punch was a compliance technique. Ashlin faced no criminal charges, only a verbal reprimand for her profanity during the incident. But if you're looking for a clearer example of racism, look no further than Officer Tim Garcia, who was caught on July 14, 2018, shouting racial slurs at a suspect. The suspect, Dwayne Robinson, was allegedly acting aggressive toward mall patrons, using vulgar language and making threats.
They was like, you understand? I said, look, man, I went like that. I said, look, y'all already told me what it was. I was like, I'm already walking off. Okay. So I tried to go back that way. I was like, I thought there was an exit, and they grabbed my bag. I said, look, man, don't grab my bag like that. Yeah. All they had to tell me was like, look, sir, there's not an exit over here. Yeah. And they was like, all right, we want you to exit the mall. I was like, look, man, I'm not about to exit the mall, bro. I said, look, I want the cops to come here to let y'all know the dumb y'all doing. Yeah. But look, I ain't even did nothing.
After being asked to leave, he complied, but security guards continued to follow him and eventually detained him. To recap, Robinson explained that he was confused about why security asked him to leave, but he complied until they began using physical force. He then requested that they call the police to try to resolve the situation peacefully. Unfortunately, this would prove to be a huge mistake, as the officer who arrived turned out to be not only rude but also derogatory and insulting.
My question to you is, if they tell you to leave the mall, you gonna leave the mall?
No, I don't want to. That's why I called you.
I understand you don't want to, but if they tell you, are you gonna leave the mall?
I'm asking for what?
Okay, they don't have to tell you. If they don't want you here, you're not here, okay?
That makes no sense.
Okay, here's the deal. Now you're gonna get argumentative with me. They won't put you in jail. I'll put you in jail. We cool on that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You have your ID? Let me just get your information. I'm gonna get their information, and then we'll be up.
Y'all take my information. So like, they talking about they want to give me for criminal trespass.
Yeah, they might give you a criminal trespass.
Look, I ain't even did. Why y'all give me criminal trespass? What you mean, bro? What you mean they can't?
Sure.
No, hold up. What you mean they can't?
No, okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you to do something. I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna make you.
Let me go, bro. Look, go ahead and let me go, bro. Look, go ahead and let me go, bro.
Stop tensing up.
Yes, you are.
You know what? Now you're under arrest.
For what? Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Now you're under arrest for criminal trespass.
After Robinson allegedly refused to hand over his ID, the police decided to arrest him. At this stage, they arguably had some justification. Robinson did refuse to leave the property when asked, and according to Garcia, he even assumed an aggressive stance when asked for his ID. But that's not the critical part. The real issue arose when Robinson was on the ground, cuffed and defenseless, and the officers began acting increasingly blunt and abusive.
You say, look, give me your ID, so I was about to give it to you.
But you did? No. You took it back.
What do you mean, bro?
It's all on camera.
Fast, bro. I didn't do nothing.
Dude, look how old I am. You think I act back? I listened to all your stupid for like 5 minutes.
Look, bro, and I said, look, before I give y'all my ID, can y'all tell me, like, why would I get a criminal trespass?
And I told you, if you're not shopping here, they don't want you.
All right, look, and they didn't even tell me, I don't even have criminal trespass.
You do now. Now you're going to jail.
Tensing up like that is resistance.
Fool, you had my arm, bro.
No, I answered, bro. I'm not your fool. I'm nothing like
look,
that.
Bro,
I'm
all I did was ask a question.
Right, and we asked you for your ID, and you refused to give it to us.
And look, I said, look, can y'all tell me? All right, give me your ID.
So we're detaining you
I'm about to give it
for disturbing the peace.
Disturbing the peace?
Yeah, this is peaceful. It was.
You don't want to give us your arms.
Man, that's
we had action. That's just the way it goes.
The way you were raised is bull.
Tell me how I'm raised.
I'm telling you how you're raised.
Well, you got me.
Yeah, you are.
Police officers are meant to protect the public and de-escalate tense situations. Yet Garcia shows no regard for his responsibility or his reputation, escalating the situation by using slurs and behaving in an openly racist manner.
You do. Hey, here, look, this is a police. This is a police. You. How do you like that? Police said it right back to you. You. I obviously I don't. On camera, I'll say it. Well, I'm only 3.4% African.
What's wrong with? I thought you.
I'm 3.4% Sub-Saharan African.
I said.
There you go. Say it right. Put an R at the end.
Not only did the officer say all of that without a hint of apology, he did it immediately after admitting he was happy to do it on camera just to make a point, and he still wasn't finished.
Oh, man. I'm just trying to get it right. I'm trying to get it right.
Where you want me to go, man?
Everything was going good. You and I had a good rapport.
Yes, we did. So, y'all done talking about kids. Trying to life,
your life? I think you your life up. I didn't do that.
The verbal abuse alone should have been more than enough, but once the officers reached their patrol cars, they decided to escalate with physical abuse as well, completely unjustified.
What are you doing? Stop. I'm trying to take your shoes off. Just stop. Quit acting. What are you trying to take my shoes off?
Because I have to search you. All you gotta do is behave. Why can't you just behave, dude?
Dude, you keep tensing up, you keep getting it.
There you go.
If it seems strange that the officers are removing Robinson's shoes, you're not wrong. He's being arrested for trespassing, not for drugs, weapons, or any other dangerous offense. What's worse, they didn't even search his shoes and forced him to walk barefoot on scorching pavement in the middle of July.
They're gonna go with you.
Robinson was jailed for trespassing and resisting, but the aftermath exposed serious issues in the department. Garcia's sergeant and 2 lieutenants initially recommended only a written reprimand, claiming he didn't use the slur maliciously. The deputy chief disagreed, sending the case to Internal Affairs, and the San Antonio police chief later recommended an indefinite suspension, calling Garcia's conduct inexcusable. Garcia's defense that he repeated the language to communicate with Robinson failed, and in January 2019 he was indefinitely suspended.